All right, so this spoken word piece is titled, What's It Like? My name is Alex Eckert, and I'm a teacher at Silver Creek High School. In the heart of Silicon Valley, the question that keeps blood flowing through platinum arteries is, so what do you do? When I'm not met with boredom pouring through each orifice of tech chauvinist, occasionally I get asked, where do you teach? To which I reply, East Side. And in that moment of silence between my response and the words that come out their mouth, my heart stops in anticipation of their all too familiar response. You're so brave, God bless you. Is it tough? I can't imagine working there. Is it ghetto? Are the kids rough? Do they speak English? Are they underprivileged? Do you lock up your stuff? What's it like? What's it like? What's it like? And as that last question rolls off their tongue, I smile so as not to rip it out their mouth. What's it like? Well, imagine walking into your office every day, except instead of crumbling under your workload and your boss's expectations, you're met with 32 black and brown faces, smiling as your entrance music guides them to their places. They read when you tell them to read, they talk when you tell them to talk, and they do their homework whether you like it or not. They do their homework when they can, and when they don't, it's not because they won't, but because they stayed up till 10 the night before, taking care of siblings while mama works at the store. The football team is the closest thing to a home, so they do extra reps to avoid being alone. What's it like? Well, imagine your office overlooked a sweeping hillside where birds gracefully flocked as sun shone down on dew-covered glass. Imagine instead of directors and analysts and project managers, you were surrounded by aspiring journalists, lawyers, Olympic wrestlers and senators, nurses, electricians, statisticians, and editors. Imagine the place that you were from was never a destination for fisheye camera lenses, celebrities with Benzes, right? Just for families that took over blocks to avoid the blocks they face in the countries from which they flocked to pursue an American dream. A dream whose scheme would evidently demean their prospect of being a member of our pristine image of American success. You want to know what it's like on the East Side? Why don't you see for yourself? See my students working hard to make a name for themselves, grabbing books off my shelf, preparing for essays on test days and asking for help. Their eyes gleam with hope and their eyes fill with tears the same way yours do. The only difference between you is the pedestal you drag to each city you decide to call home that day. Compared to dealing with people who use the word courage to describe tech advances that only enhance our romance with our own glance in our phone screens and the size of their wallets, working on the East Side is pleasing.